Hi there, Neha. How you doing? Are you okay? Hi there, people. Hello, Christina. Hello, everybody. How you been doing today? I'm gonna do a live. I'm well rested. I'm just updating the thumbnail. Which one was it? That one. How was your weekend? Do you think Lee is considering me as a part of his life? Not yet, to be honest. I think he thinks he wants to see whether you like him, whether you're attracted to him, especially physically. I feel he could have some kind of self-esteem issues, and it's to do with his looks, and he wants to see whether the relationship will be lasting before he gets emotionally attached. Okay, because he doesn't want to get attached to someone who could reject him later on, or someone who would find him unattractive, unwanted. That is something to do with his physical, either size or body, like something physical that I'm getting. So you need to give it a bit of a go first. Right, let me just check if I did everything right here. It looks like I did it right. Neha, how you doing, girl? You okay? So yeah, I'm good. I had a quite busy weekend, but I am well rested now. I don't know why. I just woke up basically and I looked at my phone and I thought it was morning time. I thought it was like 6 or 7 in the morning, and the phone showed 002.00, so exactly midnight. And I'm awake and I'm thinking, okay, let's get up, see what I can do at this time of the night. And I usually know there's some people around this time, so I came live. So it's a good time to come live. So I'm gonna do some intuitive messages today. I feel this guy. So Christina, are you still watching? Hello, Miss Aquarius. How you doing? Christina, I'm getting that this guy likes you physically, and passionately. He likes you more than he thinks that you like him. And I'm picking up that passionate physical connection is very important for him. It's not out of lust, it's not that he's just after just that, but it's important to him to feel wanted or physically loved in a way. Like many, like most men make physical connection first, like physical attraction, before they make an emotional one. And with women, it's more to do with the emotional connection first, followed by the physical one. Okay. And I think he's quite attracted to you passionately. Okay. But he's not sure whether you are as much passionately attracted to him, and he doesn't want to be the one who gets rejected or he feels unwanted or neglected, something to do with you not finding him cool or handsome, or that physical side of it. That's why he's asking me to meet up. He wants to see whether you have chemistry, whether you look at him as somebody you really like. Okay. um he doesn't want to be the one who likes you more. Like you could be either younger than him or prettier than him, or you could be very pretty girl that everybody likes you. Like, it's not a problem for you to get a guy if you want to. Most of them like find you attractive woman. He wants to be the only one that you are attracted to. It's something to do with ego, like his own ego. And I don't know whether I don't think he's being rejected, but I think that's his biggest fear, of you not being with him. Okay. Also, I'm getting that you really good looking, like not just physically, just say your natural kind of features, but also how you carry yourself, your style, your clothing, your jewelry, your makeup, your hair. How you maintain yourself is quite um attractive. Like you taking care of your appearance. That's how he sees you. Okay. I don't know. Did you say there was like an age gap or something? Because if there is an age gap, like he's thinking, oh my god, like in 10 years' time, she will not find me attractive anymore, or something like this. I think that before, I think he was rejected by somebody before I came to his life. I think he's quite a good looking guy as well. Like, I don't think he's. Do you find him attractive? You find him attractive? Well, let him know that. Let him know that you're not interested in anybody else. Let him know the other guys are just not what you want. Like, oh, look at this one. I don't know, just make him know it. Because men can have all sorts of different insecurities going through their minds. See, I sometimes have male like customers to do with love readings. Men don't usually ask for love readings when they're asking for a tarot reading. They usually ask for work, career, money, and that kind of things. Rarely somebody will ask for their love life. And the common question is, does she find me attractive? Like, what does she think of me? Are there any other guys? Is she more attracted to other guys? Like, this is the common male fears and insecurities. And then he says, oh, but she's so beautiful, she's so gorgeous. Like, she can kind of she can attract like a lot of different types of guy. Why would she choose me? That kind of thing I'm getting. And it's not just you, it's nothing particularly about you, it's just That's how they feel. And these are men across all age ranges, like some in their 20s, some in their 30s, and they don't have to be previously rejected by someone. It's just one of the main male insecurities, his looks, how she looks at him. And then the second insecurity is whether he has enough, like, material things, like financial things, because material success for men is a measure of status and success, and male ego, male value. It's nothing to do with materialism. You could be absolutely non-materialistic, girl, but for some reason they think if a man has more money than him, he becomes more attractive. Like, automatically women go to men who have more money because that makes them feel more secure, you know having better prospects. Yeah, other person. Yeah, a lot of men do that. Like, especially if they don't know the woman that well. Like, when they come to me and they say, "Oh, there is this woman, I really like her. We started talking on some, like, dating app. They haven't met yet. He hasn't know anything about her, and he's like, does she like me? Is she attracted to me? What does she like about me? Are there any other guys around her? Like, is there competition going on? Like, they're more afraid of the competition rather than, like, or like, or her drifting her attention towards another guy. And this is before they even decided to connect emotionally, because they're not stupid. See? Hello, Sharon. Hello, Sharon. How you doing, girls? Hello, has Alex definitely broken his contact with GM? Who is this? Please give us a like. Please give us a like. And if you're new, you can subscribe and you can watch my other videos or just comment something. So, what is coming? So, Niha is saying, what is coming up for me in near future? I like your life. Yeah, please like and comment or just give some sort of interaction so YouTube knows that you are liking my content. That's what I'm trying to do right now. That's why I'm not taking paid readings, because if I take a paid reading, I have to concentrate on one particular person, and I'm trying to do as many as you as possible, so I kind of improve my algorithm, metrics. That's what I'm doing. I'm just keeping you all happy in a way, keeping you all entertained at the same time. So let's do Niha. I'll try to do as many as you as possible. Maybe I'll do like a quick ones, not going into too much depth. Um, Niha, I'm getting that you had some falling out with someone, and this caused a great dose of, like, instability, upset. It's something that happened pretty unexpected for you. Like, you were thinking that everything's good, everything's fine, everything's gonna go even better. Like, you were, how can I say, settled, planning something ahead, having this kind of calm at heart, the things are falling into place. And then suddenly you had an argument, like, where the hell this came from? And it was something to do with egos, like somebody's ego was hurt or rubbed in the wrong way. I don't know whether you unintentionally said something or something else was said, but I'm getting you will manage to fix this, you will manage to repair. I don't think there was intentional damage that was caused. It was just a misunderstanding or something being said the wrong way. And so it's something personal to you. It's either a friend or like a love interest, but neither of you were really mean to each other. It wasn't a nasty one, like a toxic one. I think it was more to do with misunderstanding and rubbing each other the wrong way, or somebody else did that. And I'm getting that you will get together again, and after you get together, you will renew this kind of hope and positive vibe about you. That you'll be looking forward to something good, like either meeting up, either doing something fun, either I don't know, fixing the connection and taking it to the next step ahead. That's what I'm getting. And I get here misunderstanding, miscommunication. I don't think was you. I don't think it was him. It could have been somebody misinterpreting the words, what you got to say. Do you mean what you've said, or the way you said it was taken the wrong way, and somebody's ego was rubbed the wrong way? That's what I'm getting. All right, let's see who else here. Sharon, what is Van S discussing about me with his folks? Has he told them what happened between us? Who is this person, Van S? Hello, Rosie. Rosie, are you the same Rosie or are you a different Rosie? Because I think they changed the. Have I spoken to you before? Like, do I know you from before or you new? Because I remember a girl called Rosie. I used to call her Rosie. So I don't know whether it's the same one. Oh, Nika saying bang on. Mm. Yes, I think it was. Do you know, Niha, for you, I'm feeling it was a case of a mistaken identity, if that makes sense. It's like the way he responded to you, it was not aligned, not responding to the kind of person that you are. Do you know what I mean? Like the way he spoke to you, like, who are you talking to? Like, I'm not that kind of person that gets spoken that way. Yeah, do you get me? Like, where is all this coming from? Because this is not, um, it's not responsive to my identity as a person. And I think it was misunderstanding in some way. Okay. So, Rosie, maybe you were different, Rosie. I think, are you Libra? I think the other Rosie was Libra. Oh, your name is Amina. I think you're a different Rosie. Are you Libra? Because the one that I know was Libra. Okay, let's try to bring. Oh, you are different Rosie then. You are Cancer. Okay. Okay, so let's try to bring some order into the life so you don't jump on top of each other. So who was after? So I did Christina, I did Niha. So who else is kind of in order here? Um okay, let's do Alia K and then we'll do Sharon, yeah? Alia K. Alia K's question is, has Alex definitely broken his contact with GM? So Alia and then is Sharon, okay? Let's just do in order. How was your weekend, guys? Did you have a good time? Hold on, let me just get a bit of water. Mm. So, Alia, this guy, is that a guy that you like? And this guy was with somebody else, or you thought he was with somebody else? Or you found out that they still talking, that there's like another woman on the background, and he's not talking to just you, that he could be. Did you feel that he was double timing you, or he was like having time for you at one weekend and then he was shuffling between you and somebody else? Or you could have caught him off guard that I think you felt that he was messing about with another woman, like he was either talking, texting, or communicating with somebody else. So you were with Alex, so that's your boyfriend, but JM, another man who was my best friend, cheated on me. So if he's your best friend, how did he cheat on you? Because do you know what? I'm getting no. I'm getting he did not cheat on you. I'm getting that this guy had the opportunity to be involved with somebody else, but his heart was not into it. Like he did not want to know. And I'm getting it was something to do with his emotions. It's nothing to do with I would say it's nothing to do with loyalty. But I felt he felt uninterested. He felt sad. He felt alone. He felt like he's not getting what he needs out of relationships rather than out of loyalty. Do you know what I mean? That this guy needs to have some emotional fulfillment, not just physical. And I'm getting that. Oh, well, I'm getting. If you're wondering whether he was involved with another person, he was not, because that was not what he wanted. Your question is if Alex broke the job contract with GO, the job contract. Okay. So you're asking whether he's still working with this guy, whether they still like in a partnership or they still are working together? Is that what you're asking? Because your question is a bit confusing to me. I thought Alex was your boyfriend. And I thought he was talking to another girl or he was seeing another girl. But then you said that he was your best friend who cheated on you. But if he's your best friend, how can he cheat on you? Like, why? I mean, like, I'm just trying to work out the situation. Sharon, I haven't done your reading just yet. I haven't done it yet just yet. I did Niha, I did Christina. Right now I'm doing Alia K and I'm trying to work out What exactly is her question? Because I'm getting a little bit confused. So it was that I want to know if A broke definitely the job contract. We didn't look at my question. Okay, okay. Are these two guys are working together? Alia, are these two guys that are working together? Hold on, let me tune in. Were they used to be friends? So I'm picking up they were close, they were friends, but they had an argument between two friends, and it's not to do with work, it's to do about the personal relationship between the two friends. It's something personal that stood in between both of them. I don't know whether it's values, like whether one realized that the other one was either messing about with a girl, lying to her, leading her on, but somebody's like morals were questioned, and he did not like him anymore. Like they did not have a falling out on work related issue, but they were friends, and now they're no longer friends because one was messing about, like one was dishonest towards a woman. Like either he was lying to a woman, or he was trying to use a woman, or he was telling her a lot of bullshit, like a lot of lies, and like messing up with her head, making her trust him, making her open up to him, but he was only leading her on and using her, or at least that the intention was to use her. And this other guy felt this is so dirty, like this is so indecent, this is like, how could you do that? And I don't want to be friends with you anymore. Like how can you be such a pig in a way? Like I'm getting like disowning him, like dishonesty and disowning him, because this other guy had this moral kind of value of that's not what you do. This is not how you treat people in general, and then this is not how you treat women, okay? Because this woman was like trusting him, like finding him attractive, warming up to him, maybe starting to look at him as a romantic prospect, like putting her heart into it. And then he was playing her up all along. That's why I'm picking up. There was like a moral issue, and the two were friends, like mates, like brothers, really. But then one saw the other one has like this moral what is the opposite of integrity? Like in integrity. Let me ask Google because I'm a bit dumb. Because literally I just woken up and I just had one coffee, to be honest. Okay, what is the opposite of integrity? Dishonesty, yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry, moral dishonesty, I would say. Whatever. That's what I'm picking up. Like they're like friends no more. Friends no more after something was like made, something was made to be known. Okay, so let's do Sharon. Sharon, you are the next one. fragility. I'm just looking on Google for words to use. And that's why they decided not to work together anymore. Like, I'm not working with this douchebag. Like, I feel somebody was like a douchebag or a pig, or like, how dare you do this? Like, how could you do that? Like, the woman is trusting you. The woman is seeing you as like a potential boyfriend or potential romantic partner, and you're just stringing her along. That's why I'm picking up, like, you pig. So I would say no. To answer your question, I would say no. Okay. So I'm going to do Sharon. What is your question? Let me try to find your question again. I'm looking on my laptop where I have all your questions. Where is the live here? Yeah, I would say yes. I would say they don't work anymore together. And he doesn't want to have anything else to do with him, because in a way he, he lost respect to him because of some personal issue in his personal life rather than work related issue. He could be still very good at his work, doing his job right, doing whatever needs to be done, but some kind of like um, lack of trust and not liking him as a person after what he's saying. Like like he had respect for him before, and now he lost the respect. So Sharon is asking, is Van S asking his relatives for advice on our connection? I heard he's discussing me with them. What is he saying? Oh, okay, so is this a guy that you started dating? I'm holding the phone like this. Okay, so do you want to tell me a little bit about, is this a guy that you are dating, or is this a guy that you're in a relationship with? Like, do you want to tell me a little bit more about it? Yes, okay. So after Sharon will be Rosie, okay? And after Rosie will be Pixie Girl. And if you like my readings, please give us a like. And if you like them, you can subscribe. So just remember the order, okay? Because I might forget the order. So right now I'm doing Sharon about the relatives. Relatives. Let me just tune in, okay? Do you know what I'm getting? That this guy used to discuss his personal life with his family, but in a good way. I think they are a big bunch of very friendly family, like a close-knit family, not a toxic one, not a controlling one. I'm not picking up any negative vibes or any negativity, but it's in a way they do know too much. If that is bothering you, like, because it's a new kind of relationship and he's still not, he doesn't know you that well, but I think he's used to tell maybe his siblings, sharing with his siblings, oversharing. I would say it's a question of oversharing in a good way. Like, oh, I've met this girl, she's amazing, she's gorgeous. Oh, she said this, she did that. He's just saying things that he thinks are interesting, rather than having the need to share. Okay, he doesn't have to share. I'm getting they're quite a happy family, They hold on, let me see what else I get. Because I'm on the background music, I'm playing this mantra. Is the intuition mantra. It's called why YINT or something. So when I hear the mantra, I'm just like tuning in with it. I think they have like a mom. Do they have a lot of siblings? I think they're like more than two siblings in a family because I'm picking up like a big happy family unit, and they're all together and they all know each other's private business, to be honest, but not in the too personal details. But they're not shy to overshare stuff. And I'm guessing that he probably has more than two siblings, so privacy is just a bit strange there, and boundaries. And also, I'm guessing that he doesn't really have that many friends, because sometimes, when people don't have siblings growing up with, they have friends and they talk to their friends about their personal life, like their besties and their best mates, whoever they find relating to them. But people who have like big families, like, see, Michael Jackson family, he has their 9 kids in that, and his brothers were his best friends. He did not have best friends out of the family unit. So I pick up is that kind of a vibe that I'm picking up, that he's not so much into social interactions with people that are outside the family. His closest bonds, his most trusting bonds are either his brothers, his sisters, his mom, his dad. Is that kind of connection? Is that kind of vibe that I'm picking up? They don't think anything bad of you at all. They do know a little bit too much about it, but he's sharing how he feels, what's happening. Like, just say he comes home upset or sad, and his mom is like, "Oh, what's bothering you? What happened?" And then he explains everything. He overshares personal stuff. That's what I'm picking up. But it's nothing that they don't see you in a bad way. I don't think they're talking bad to him about you. Nothing. I think they could be a little bit overprotective as well. Like, they just don't want to see him upset. They don't want to see him sad because they love him. Like, they love him and they want the best for him. They just want him to be happy. Do you know what I picked up now? He's losing her. He's losing her, slipping through her finger, sleeping, slipping through his fingers. Like, she changed the energy vibe. The energy changed. Like, you were very much excited, very much into him, and then the energy vibe changed. Maybe you became a bit less, like, depleted. And they think it's his mistake or it's his fault. Like, I don't know how to explain, but nothing bad to you at all. It's more to do with either you drifted your attention to something else and they interpreted this as you are no longer interested in him, as it's his fault. Like, he's the one who's losing you, and he takes it personally. Okay? Like, do you want to tell me what happened? I think he takes a lot of personal responsibility about this. Hold on, hold on. I'm just reading your comments here. Look, basically charging my phone. Let me just pull the charger, and I just have you guys here. I'm just reading your comments here at the same time, and this is me. And I'm just trying to tune in. I play this mantra at the background. Do you know what I'm getting? That um so you say he's burdened by family responsibilities with them. He was about to start something with me but got pulled back. He had to be in charge of the family finances since the dad fell unwell, and he drifted his attention to that basically. I'm just reading from the laptop. So he's about to lose us. Um I pick up, do you know what I pick up? That this guy felt that he cannot have you, he cannot keep you, that you will not stay, and you're in a way slipping through his fingers. I don't think the responsibility was only financial. I think it was a lot of like moral responsibility as well, to either keep his mom happy or his mom calm, or to support his mom in some way. Um, it wasn't done out of toxicity, see? I think he had a really good reason to be there. So I think the mom is either alone or ill or old or need have that she has the need of him to be there to support her in some way. She's not manipulating him, she's not creating drama, she's not talking about you. It's not the case that it's not the case that she doesn't want you and she's talking negatively she, about you just to keep you apart. It's just this guy could not take another responsibility. Like he could not be with you because his time, his effort and his attention and all the energy were poured into the domestic issue, the domestic situation with his already existent family. And this, in a way, affects his love life, his personal life, okay? Um, Also, I'm getting that he's quite responsible. He doesn't want to let his mom down. He doesn't want to leave her alone. Like he's doing it for her out of love. I pick up that they have a loving family. It's a loving connection between them, not a toxic one. Not that she's like needy and codependent, but she could really do with help. Like for example, like I know a couple of guys like this. Like I don't know them personally, but I came across the mom right now is in a hospital, and she's in and out of hospital stays. She has something with her blood pressure, and she's quite old. I think she's in her 70s, and she only has one son who can do all this. Like he can take her to hospital, he can take her to a specialist in a different town. They go to the capital. Um, Also, the medical treatments cost money, so he pays for this. So he's there for his mom because she's in need of this, and he leaves everything else like on a back seat on a late for later on, and that's why he don't have the energy and the time and the finances to pursue like a loving relationship with a woman, because a woman will want that kind of attention from a man that she's dating, but his attention goes into the mom, okay? And also I know another guy who has like it was a financial issue because the mom owned a house, but it was on mortgage, and the mom was on her own, and she was paying the mortgage all by herself. I don't know what happened with the dad, but the dad wasn't around, and the son stepped in to pay the dad's share of the mortgage, so they keep the family house. It was about the family home. So the mom was paying part of the mortgage and the son was paying the other parts of the mortgage, so they can get to keep the house. And it was that kind of financial tie with the mom and the home, and that's why he could not kind of you know in a way, live a single man's life to pursue relationships. Yeah, so it's nothing negative to watch, it's just his circumstance and his responsible nature. Like he could not be at two places at once, especially not in a serious way. This is what the responsibilities are. And who's doing it out of being a good son, being a good, responsible son. Okay. Oh, he booked a ticket to come to me. The dad suddenly had an accident. Plans paused. Yep. He stayed to sort it out. Dad was in a coma for a couple of weeks. Now he's fine and home, but there is still much to do yet. That is the situation. That is just the reality of his life. That he needs to be there. He needs to be there to keep it all together, to be the man in the house, basically. To be the stability, maybe support for his mom, like emotional support, or if he has to put in some money to pay for something or to drive her somewhere, or to be like just the responsible adult there. Yes, so I'm just reading your kind of messages here on laptop. I was happy to wait in those months, but he became overwhelmed and said that he left it. It wasn't unfair to ask me to wait. Yeah, I think he realized that was going to lag on for a lot longer than expected. And in a way, I think he's honest. He said the right things and he did the right things. It is unfair for you to having to wait for him for another, just say 4 or 5 months, because that's almost like a year. Like you were patient, you were waiting because you were building up on the connection. You wanted something to happen, and then because of all these things going on, he decided she better find someone else who is available to her, somebody who can be there for her. For example, somebody who can take her out, somebody who has the weekend off work and the weekend off any other responsibilities or pressures. So you can spend a quality time together to build like a normal relationship that you can literally spend physically time together. Yeah, and that's why, and he had all this going on. That's why he did that, but I'm not getting nothing negative. Maybe if you like him a lot, if you really feel that this is something important, you can just wait maybe a little longer. Because at the same time, not that he did not care, to be honest, but he was just rational. He was just realistic and logical. Like, I haven't got the time to put into a, building up a relationship, creating a connection, because it's just too complicated on his side. It's just too much going on in his personal life to do with parents. And he's not the only one. I know a few people. Because, do you know, recently, I don't know which country you're from, but in the UK, things became so difficult and so complicated. Especially after COVID, people started losing their jobs. People became homeless because they could not pay their rent, especially people who live on their own. You know, everything became more, life became more difficult to maintain the way it was before. And it was like just the whole situation changed, people's lives changed a lot. And I think, and that change of life and the standards put a lot more pressure on people. Like people started to take double shifts, people started to work on two jobs at the same time. Um, I know a few people that had to move in with their parents because it was impossible for them to keep paying rent, council tax, bills, like utility bills, everything that involves keeping a place on your own. And they moved in with family. You know, it's that kind of situation. The families help each other in a difficult time, in a difficult situation. And I feel it's that kind of situation with your guy as well, whether it's because of finances or whether because it's just family blood ties are thicker than water. Do you know what I mean? Like blood is thicker than water. They stay loyal to each other. A family takes care of family. That kind of I'm picking up because the first thing that I picked up for you was family, like a happy, strong family unit. And even if he's sharing his personal stuff, is in a good way. Like I also have cousins. They two boys, two guys, and a mom. They're very close. All of them are very close. And but the mom's quite nice. She's Pisces. She Pisces zodiac sign, like is very understanding, nurturing type of mother. She's not overbearing. She's not controlling. She just wants them to be happy. And like more than anything else in the world, she wants them to be happily married, to find the right wife, to have a home, to have children. You know, it's not that she's putting herself before anybody else, but sometimes things don't work that way, to be honest. Yes, I would say if he's important to you and if you see potential, you will overcome this. Like you could wait, you could give, like you say, I gave him space to process things, not realize he will end up drifting off. Sure, I'm willing to see how things unfold. Yeah, that kind of thing I'm picking up. You just let it be for now. Let things kind of settle down a bit because he's really having these problems. He's really having some real problems that are nothing to do with him, but at the same time he cannot let his mom down or he cannot let his whole family down. He has to be there, okay? And that in a way he puts his own personal life on a back seat because other things are priority, and it's not fair on you because you are not being the priority here. Like you are not being made a priority by him, and you could feel neglected, you could feel rejected. You don't have him supporting you, especially if you're on your own. Like if you're a single woman or you have kids, you know, you're the strong one in your family, and you need to have a man who is strong for you. And this particular guy is not, yes, he's not there for you to support you because he has to take care of something else. That's what I'm getting for you, okay? So nothing personal to do with rejection or he doesn't like you or none of those drama things, okay? Okay. So let me just take a breather. Let me take a breather. Who was next after this? If you like my readings, please like and subscribe. I'm going to do some tarot cards later. I also do tarot cards and Lenormand cards. Like I'm just doing this channeling readings. I'm playing this mantra at the background, and it kind of it's a third eye thing. And when I listen to it like this, I just sink into the tune and the word, and I pick up things. They just come up to me, and I just speak it out. So that's why I'm doing like channeled messages. Maybe I should have explained at the beginning. I'm doing like channeled messages for the live session, but I also do videos, like pre-recorded videos. And yeah, hold on, let me just drink water. And that's why I'm holding the phone with my hand. Okay, so the next one was a Rose. What is Rose's question? What do you want to know, Rose? Let's focus on Rose now. So you are Cancer. Well, I go in order of appearance. Like it's exactly. It's not a list. There isn't a list. I just like look in the comments, like from the top down, whoever shows up there. I I probably won't stay here for too long. I don't know. At some point, I might just go. So I'm not sure whether I will be here. I'll try to do as many as possible, and I will try to stay as long as possible. Okay. Where was the question? Okay, so question is Amina. So your name is Amina. That's a very nice name. I like that name, Amina. What is Mike hiding planning against me? Who is Mike? So you thinking that somebody's planning something against you? Okay, so after Rose is Pixie. Pixie girl. So Rose and then is Pixie girl, and then oh, okay. So Mike is a co-worker, and you have a crush on him, but you fell out, and you think that he's hiding or planning against you, what, like a revenge or something? Okay, hold on. Let me just listen to this mantra thing. So, do you know what I'm getting? What I'm getting is that this man, by its own nature, is not a bad man. He has a kind heart. Like his nature is soft and kind on the inside. He is not a cruel or vengeful man. He doesn't want to do anything to hurt your feelings or to disrespect you or to hurt your dignity in any way. He will not be talking behind your back horrible things, okay? But I'm getting that there are people around him that are talking bad against you, trying to trying to set his mind against you. They could be even lying about you. But it's not him. It's like external influence. It could be his friends or it could be someone else around him. I'm not picking up as a woman. I think it's a man or two men, like mates, that are saying, "Oh, look at, oh, she's disrespecting you, mate. Oh, she's ditching you, mate. Oh, she's a cow. She's this, she's that." Like the negativity and the toxicity comes from people around them, not from himself. Not from him himself, okay? Not from his core. Like he's quite happy soul. He's quite kind. He's trying to do the best. He's treating people the way they deserve, the way they are, rather than twisting them or making them look or making them out to be what they are not. He will not allow anybody to talk badly about you because he knows you don't deserve that. You're not that kind of person. Okay. I'm getting that he's very like moral type of person. Like he has integrity. He thinks what's fair is fair, what's not fair is not fair. He will not be dragged into like what is the word when people talk shit about each other behind each other's back? I don't know what the word is for this. Like I think it's called shit stirring. My language. Like slagging you off. Like slagging you off. Slagging like talking bad about you that's not true. Telling lies, because you have people like this. He will not allow people to treat you that way. And if somebody tries to drag him into it, he will not want to get involved because he doesn't want to involve in the messy situations. Like if somebody's dragging your name through the dirt, through the mud, and is trying to make you look as what you are not. He will not allow this to happen, and he will not be involved, and he will not participate. He could, in fact, stand up for you, and who could say, she's not that kind of girl. She's not a girl who would do this, you know. Sneaky two-faced, it's more to do with like manipulating people against someone and lying, because you have people like this. Like, I've seen people that literally, because they don't get what they want, they start kind of dragging you through the mud and making you out to be something that you are not, but in a negative way. So that's why I'm getting that if somebody is speaking against you, he will not take part of it. Like, don't drag me into this. I don't want to be part of this. And also, he could make it right. You know, he can stand up for you. He can say, well, she's actually quite right. You know, she's actually a good girl. You know, she's a good woman. She doesn't do things like that, and she doesn't talk about people. You know, because I'm getting it, just it hurts his own integrity. Like, what I felt about him at first place was like his heart space. He is really soft, and he's kind, and he's caring, and he has a good heart, an honest heart. And that's why when he hears or he sees people being mistreated in some way, it makes him feel bad personally, because it's not fair for someone to be mistreated in such way. And it doesn't have to be anything personal to you. He would do this to anybody. Like, he reacts to injustice. Yes, he reacts to injustices in a personal way because he cares about justice. He could do this for anybody. He could do this to say, he's walking down the street, yeah, and he sees somebody being mistreated. To say, if a homeless man is being kicked, he will step in, he will say, don't kick him. Like, why are you treating him that way? Or if you see like a little girl that's lost and nobody's helping her, he will step in and he will say, hey, little girl, can I help you? You know, he's so it's about everyone that he meets in his life. He cares, and he just has this moral integrity. Like, if I can do something to help and it doesn't cost me anything, why not? Like, it's nothing that's stopping him. So, like, relating to you, I'm getting the negativity comes from the outside source. It's like around, I'm picking up, not from him, around. And he will just say, no, she's not that kind of girl, okay? That's what I'm getting here for him. So I'm not getting that anybody's planning anything about you. I think they're more like they're talking about you. It could be talking badly. It's like saying things. Okay, and do you know he will stand up for you? And no, he doesn't think bad of you. He doesn't. Because in a way, he already knows, or he already feels your vibe. Like, this guy's like, with his heart, he knows that you are good. Like, his connection with people is like very intuitive or empathetic. Like, I pick up, he could be water sign, like he could be Cancer, he could be Pisces, and these people just feel people. Like, they know, they feel that you don't have a backbone in your body, that you're not somebody who's capable of sneaky stuff, or capable of lying or doing things. Oh, he's a Scorpio, yeah. Scorpio is a water sign, and Scorpio is very intuitive. All water signs are known for their intuition. Like, Cancer has empathy. Their intuition is towards another human being. They connect with human beings. Pisces has the creativity, and the intuition is towards the universe. Okay? And Scorpio has the depth of the intuition. So all water signs are deeply intuitive, and uh, they go with the heart, not with the mind. Like, they do use their mind, but the first thing is the emotional vibe. Not what they hear, not what people say, is how they feel. So he feels your vibe is good. No, he doesn't think bad of you. If you have Geminis, or if you have Aquarius people, this is exactly the opposite. They hear things, they see things, they process information logically. Okay? Like, oh, I heard this and this about her. People talking about her. but they don't go with their intuition, they don't go with their heart. Okay, and they could also speak things. But water signs, they're like, I have a good feel about this person. I think I feel she's a good person. And more they know you, more they bond with you on emotional kind of level, and they already know intuitively that you're a good person. Whether they know you, whether they don't know you, they might not know anything about you, but they just feel you as a good person. Okay, and intuition is a lot more powerful than what people say or what it looks like. Okay, yes, he doesn't think bad about you. Also, Scorpios are sometimes are really prickly. They do have a prickly kind of side to them, which sometimes harsh, and sometimes it's like, I wouldn't say it's too soft. They're not too soft. They do have a sharp edges, sharp around the edges a little bit. And if he treated you or spoke to you in a harsh way, it's just that. It's just that side of the Scorpio, but inside they're really soft and mushy. Okay? I don't think he's thinking anything bad about you at all. Okay, let's do a couple more and then I'm gonna go. Let's do somebody else. And also, do you know Scorpios really stand up for people? I have a friend who is a Scorpio, especially if it's a November Scorpio. He stands up for social injustice. That's why I really admire him and I really like him and I support him because he has nothing to gain out of this. He created a campaign to support elderly people and he just kind of keeps supporting this. It doesn't cost him anything except some time to run the campaign. It's like social media campaign to support older people because he cares. And yes, November Scorpios are more like altruistic and they're protective uh, over the weak people, but they don't ask anything for return. Oh, a Marine veteran too. Yeah, this campaign was, when you have old people trying to sell things to complement their pensions or to trying to make some extra income. And he started this campaign. It was on social media. Let's buy from the old people instead of buying from the shop, from the big supermarket chains. They're already making enough profits anyway. Let's buy from the small business to encourage their income. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's choose them over the big chains. And also he said we don't ask for change. So if something costs, just say $6, for example, let's say dollars, give them a 10, don't ask for change. So the whole campaign was to support them and to help them and to choose these small sellers rather than buying exactly the same thing from the supermarket chains. And that was his campaign to support all the people. And these people, he doesn't even know them. And that's why I really like, I really admire him. Like, he thinks big and he's really, I would say, very powerfully supporting people who are in real need and they don't even ask. So he's like a protector and like a supporter of these people who are less fortunate than us and to many other people. Yeah, so that's why I'm picking up. And he's also picking up a lot of, like, he has a lot of sense of justice in his heart, um like protective and justice, injustice, that kind of thing. Okay, let's do somebody else because I want to go in a bit. Or maybe shall I come back later? Yeah, because I just wanted to make myself a cup of tea or something. Oh, there is one man here. Can I come back in a bit? Like in a minute? I just been here for about an hour. Oh, guess what? is I just looked on my phone to see the timing, the duration of the live, and when I looked at it, do you know what it was? 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 11 seconds. So it was like 1 1 1 1 1. Even to the seconds, it was like 1 1 1 1. So this guy here saying, "What is your real name?" He says, "I want to take a difficult trip to see the woman I love." Oh my god. We are really close and recently had a discussion breakup about uncertainties in our future. What she think, Phil? Should I go? What means this trip for me? Okay, I will do that question, okay? But I will do it in the next live because I just want to like get up and make myself something and then I'll come back. I mean, like, I'm not tired. I can keep on going, but it's like been an hour already. Okay? Be back. I'll be back in a bit, okay? Just having a little break. See you later, guys. Please like and subscribe. Oh, yes, you can click on the notification bell. And then when I come live, it will let you know, like you'll have a notification that I'm live. So you can click on that, okay? Okay, see you in a bit. Bye-bye, guys.